heavy-hitting complete shooting package from Horus is here. The package deal from Horus Vision includes the Hovr 5-20X50 scope, laser rangefinder, and weather meter. However, each item can be purchased individually. The pack is aimed at being a one-stop shop to get users the tools for making hits at long range. Another piece of this package that makes it stand out are the reticle options available for the scope. Long-range shooters will pay a premium price on Schmidt & Bender PM2s, Night Force ATA-CRs to get access to these sought-after reticles. The Horus Hovr scope is currently the cheapest optic available that sports the famous Tremor reticles. The Tremor 3, used in the Horus scope I have, is a battle-proven reticle being used by Navy SEALs, Scout Snipers, and various precision rifle series champions. In this review, I'll show you some of the features of the Tremor 3 and why it's a popular choice. But first, let's see how the scope stacks up. Horus Vision is owned by Night Force Optics, who have a great reputation worldwide for producing high-quality and rugged scopes. I'm glad to see that the battle-proven traits from Night Force Optics are inherited in the Horus Hovr. The optic is as well made as some of the premium optics we have reviewed from Night Force on the channel. The main tube is 30mm, which keeps the weight of the optic down and also makes the scope rings more affordable compared to that of larger 34mm tubes. Long road trips and some rough treatment hasn't caused me any problems with the Hovr since I picked it up. I've seen this scope get compared to the Night Force SHV quite a lot online, but I have to say it is more solid than the SHV. The variable magnification range of 5-20 is the perfect amount for the majority of long-range shooters. Being a first focal plane optic means that the reticle will change with the magnification adjustment. The field of view at its lowest magnification of 5 times is 20 feet, or 6.1 meters. And the highest magnification of 20 times, the field of view is 5.3 feet, or 1.62 meters. Changing magnification is made through the raised orange rib that acts as a short throw lever. The textured grip makes magnification changes satisfying with a good amount of tension. The only trade-off with the first focal plane scope is that at lower magnifications makes it difficult to see the reticle. The variable optic first focal plane capability, however, far outweighs the issues of a difficult to read reticle at closer distances. The glass quality of the Hovr is impressive. The glass is made in Japan and provides high light transmission through the 50mm objective lens. Even at high magnification, there was no lack of resolution and the image stayed crisp. The optic is designed for long-range shooting in mind and leaned towards utilising holdovers to reach out. Reticle choices for holdovers are absolutely a personal choice, but a major drawcard to this optic is the chance to use a range of advanced reticles that Horus Vision are known for, including the Tremor 3, 5 and H59, which is the MOA variant. The reason these reticles are so popular is because of the capabilities built into them. The Tremor 3 reticle may appear complicated and busy, but can be less confronting and more easily understood by breaking down some of its individual features, such as its holdover marks and range estimation functions. The vertical center line of the reticle is spaced out in different mil values. The small round dots represent wind values. For my 308, the value of each dot is 4 miles per hour per dot, which makes for easy adjustments via holdover. It's a great feature when you have a bigger target, and you can even cover off on 4 to 8 mile per hour winds on the same target. If you don't want to use that feature, you can use traditional mil holdovers for windage with 0.2 subtensions. The arrow-shaped mil markings at the top and side are used for measuring your target for range calculations. If you know how high or wide your target is, you can use the reticle to find out how many mil it covers and work out an estimated range to target. One of my favourite features of the Hovr is how nice the turrets are. Turret clicks are tactile, satisfying, and are equal to that of much more expensive optics. It's a shame that the reticle provides so many capabilities that you are likely to use these great turrets a lot less. The top turret adjusts elevation, and the right side turret is a capped windage turret. Both turrets allow the user to zero them by unscrewing the set screw, lifting the turret and turning it to your zero and retightening the screws. The elevation turret also includes zero stop, an elevation range of 17.5 mrad and 14.5 mrad for windage is more than enough to suit those that prefer dialing. Large numbers on the elevation turret make reading the dial easy from behind the scope. The parallax adjustment is located on the left-hand side of the optic, where adjustments are made from 25 meters to infinity. There isn't an illumination dial present, as the scope doesn't come with an illumination feature. No issues have been identified with tracking so far, and the scope continues to perform well. The Hovr weighs in at 762 grams, or 28.8 ounces. This is a standard weight for a 5-20x50, and it's a good weight for both comp rifles or a hunting setup. For the price point, the lack of illumination is certainly not a deal breaker. The inherited family traits of Night Force's solid construction and quality glass make the Hovr a very capable optic. The Hovr scope and its available reticles are a cheaper alternative to other premium optics that are double in price. With this scope, you're getting access to one of the most state-of-the-art and versatile reticles in the world. The exposed elevation turret and capped windage are a smart choice for the scope, as its reticles are specifically designed for windage holdovers. The pros for the Hovr are the high quality construction, great Japanese made glass, great reticle choices, and the lifetime warranty. The quickest and most accurate way to find out how far your target is to use a rangefinder. When you know how far a target is, you can use your dope to get it on target. The Hovr Bluetooth laser rangefinder is simple to use by pressing the range button and almost instantly getting a range readout in meters or yards. The maximum range capability is listed as 2,000 meters. The angle reading is also displayed for calculating true distance to target when shooting up or downhill. Bluetooth connectivity is a great feature which feeds into the Horus Ballistic app, which you'll see why it's important shortly. The travel of a projectile is impacted by the environmental conditions. To get more data on your environment, you need a weather meter. The Hovr weather meter displays wind data in both miles per hour and kilometers per hour. You can also view the maximum, minimum, and average value of wind. The baro button measures barometric pressure in both standard and metric units. Holding the mode button activates the backlight to improve readability. The T/RH button displays the ambient temperatures in degrees or in Fahrenheit. The last button, Alt, gives you a readout of your altitude in meters or feet. What ties the package together is the Ballistic app from Horus. I've used other Ballistic apps in the past, such as the Strelok Pro, which costs $17.99 at the time of writing. The Horus app is available for both Apple and Android and is completely free. The data from your rangefinder and weather meter feeds into the app via Bluetooth to give you a firing solution. The app has fields for the rifle's bore height, projectile information, muzzle velocity, zeroed range, and twist rate of your rifle. Once you've ranged the target and collected atmospherics, the app gets the ballistic solution. The app will also give you a visual representation of your reticle and the holdover position needed. Overall, this system from Horus works and is fantastic value, whether you're new to long range or upgrading your current setup. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.